everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Welcome to my mixed media background card number 2. Except that this time I'm not using my mixed media for background, but I used it to cut out, see this? I used it to cut out the Sending Hugs. This is a thin cut that is in our big catalog. Looks like that. It's kind of delicate but cool. Then I decided to play with my layered butterflies. Isn't that pretty? And this is, I think, still available, but it was available a year or two ago. It might still be in the catalog, well, online. I have a card base that I made out of some gifted to me cardstock. I also pulled out an embossing folder that is from my stash. This is close to my heart. It's years and years old, probably one of the first couple of years that we had embossing folders, and I wanted to show you. This is our regular cardstock that it has the white core in it, and you can see that that impression gives a little crackliness to the pattern, so you can see that white core in there. Now we have solid core, and look at that, because it's solid you don't get that white showing through. This is a great technique and I think it has its place, but for today I'm looking for the solid option. So I'm going to just start assembling. I ran this piece of that black cardstock through my embossing layers and my big kick. Now you know how old that is because I haven't made a big kick in a long time. I am going to stand up my card base and stand up my embossed panel here. That helps me to get it lined up on the one edge. And we'll put a little pressure on there so that glue can grab hold. Then I will take one of our big blocks and I'm going to put it on the top of that because I have the top layer of the butterfly and then I cut the middle layer of the butterfly out of our glitter paper. So glue usually works better with the glitter paper, so I need to do a little bit of glue application. It seems a little heavy-handed, but that glitter paper can be tricky to get things to stick to it. It is the nature of the glitter paper. But I love the glitter paper. That's our white glitter paper. And it's not it's not so loose with the glitter. The glitter's pretty attached. Some glitter papers that I have purchased from stores over the years, I have ended up not liking because it gets glitter all over the place. And you can see here that some of that glue is oozing through. It will dry clear, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'm going to just set that under that block so that that can adhere nicely. The other thing I have to do is put glue on here. If I would have been thinking, I would have used some of that stick-it adhesive, that background adhesive, but I didn't think about that at the time. So I'm just going to hit this with some glue, maybe some little dots of glue, and then we'll get this attached. And you really do need fairly decent coverage because you're putting this onto an embossed piece of paper, which means you've got hills and valleys going on in that paper. So you've got to get glue all over the place so that it'll grab on to the hills. Let's take that off there. I've got the card base and I'm going to snug it up and try to center it as best I can. Get it on here. It's kind of delicate, which I like about it. I'm going to take this and set it on there so that it gives some pressure. And then here's that butterfly. Isn't that pretty? I just love that with the glitter paper. I don't think you can see the glitter paper, but we do need to put some glue on the back side of this. There is one more layer, but I just wanted the 2 layers today. And we'll get some glue on all of these little parts of this butterfly. And I used a lagoon and the white glitter because I thought the lagoon looked really nice with the colors going on in there. I think you can see all the different colors. That was using those spray glosses, those media spray gloss. I think there's a lot of this turquoise in there. I know there's some yellow in there. There's some of the ocean, and I think some of the green, the lime color. So pretty. But of course it's so delicate. I lost the little tittle that goes on the eye. So I am going to use my little mini hearts, and I'm going to pull out, I think, one of these little green guys. And I'm going to put that on there as the little dot for my eye. And I think that will be just cute as can be. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So there's another way to use those mixed media backgrounds that we created with those Dina Wakley gloss sprays. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll give this a try and cut out some intricate things and glue some stuff together. Have a blessed crafty day. I'll see you next time.